Aloha and welcome back to another episode of Stay at Home Blues and Oranges, brought to you by After School All Stars Hawaii. I'm Miss Chrysa and I'm the site coordinator at Kuhai and Paula Elementary School. If you're new here, don't forget to follow, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our new videos. And don't forget to follow us at All Stars Hawaii on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram so you can stay connected with us. So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a local favorite, Kamaboko dip. So all you're going to need in this video is some cream cheese, and it has to be softened so you can mash it up really good. A cutting board of any size, doesn't have to be big, just enough room for you to cut in. A knife, and make sure you hold it down like this. I do recommend parent supervision while using a knife. A big bowl that you'll be able to fit it in. A grater like this. Some green onions. I cut these out of my yard. You can get some at the store if you need, and any size matter. It doesn't have to be big, but at like a decent length. Some Kamaboko dip. It's the pink thing on the wood. You can find this at your local grocery store. Some watered chestnuts. It's optional. You don't have to use this in your Kamaboko dip. Some people love it, some people don't. I'm just going to use it in my recipe only because that's how we normally make it, but I do make it without all the time, and it tastes just as great. And I also like to put some imitation crab because I love imitation crab and it goes well with it. And don't forget, you can always use Ritz crackers with this to eat at the end, or some tortilla chips. Both do well, they all work well, and yeah. In our first step, we are gonna open our softened cream cheese and put it into our bowl and kind of soften and mix that up a little, and that's gonna just mix it up for about 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure before you do anything you wash your hands good with soap and water, and you wash all your open ingredients. So like your green onions, please wash them, and your bowls and anything you use, just rinse them out. But yeah, first off, we're gonna start by opening this and putting it into our bowl. All we're gonna do is take our Kamaboko and separate it from the wood that it's on, and then we're gonna use our grater like this, and we're just gonna grate it with the top part, the bigger one. You can use a smaller one, but it takes a lot more time and it's a lot more fine. And we're gonna put it into the bowl. So now that we got our Kamaboko on our cutting board, we're just gonna grab this, our knife, watch your fingers, and we're just gonna slice, cut a hole in the plastic, and then we are just gonna start to peel it off. Okay. Now once we got our plastic off, we are just gonna go with our knife and put your hands like this, and then we're just gonna cut it off of the wood. Make sure to be careful. And now we got it off. It's okay if you have some left over. It's alright. And now we're gonna go with our grater, and we're just going to grate it off. You can cut it in half. I'm gonna cut it right in half, like that. And then with my grater, I am just going to put it onto the board like this. I'm just gonna our kamaboko shredded and fined, we are gonna dump all the kamaboko into our bowl with our cream cheese. So now we're gonna take our kamaboko dip and we're just gonna kamaboko shredded and put in with our cream cheese and we mix it a little bit, we are gonna start to cut our green onion. So we are just gonna grab our green onion like this and just chop it up into little pieces and toss that into the bowl as well. Tossed in the bowl and mixed up with our kamaboko and our cream cheese, we are going to get our imitation crab and we're going to dice it up into little pieces and toss that into the bowl as well. Now that we got our imitation crab in our bowl, we are gonna get our water chestnuts and we're gonna open it, we're gonna dice it up a little bit and we're gonna throw it into the bowl as well. As you can see, there's a lot of water in here, so we can go to the sink and dump it out. Now that we got the water all dumped out of our water chestnuts, we can start dicing these up and tossing them into our bowl. And be careful because this is sharp. You may not need all of them. It's all up to you. And remember, you don't even need this. Add this into our bowl, and I use about just 6 water chestnuts. And now, since we got everything all in our bowl, all chopped up, we're gonna mix it, just folding it over. Now, since we got everything all chopped in and mixed well, we're gonna get our minis and our 1/4 cup. I don't have a 1/4 cup, so I have a 1/2 cup, and I'm just gonna eyeball it halfway. And we're gonna fill our cup with 1/4 cup of mayo. So once you got 1/4 cup of mayo, you're gonna dump it in here. And then you're just gonna mix it in there. Now, since we got everything mixed up, we're gonna get a little bowl and we're just gonna add some inside. Now that we got our kamaboko dip in our little bowl, we can grab our Ritz crackers or our tortilla chips, whatever you prefer. You can make this and eat this anywhere on the go, at home, for parties, gatherings, at the beach. This is such a good, easy, cheap to-go snack to eat and have fun. So let's just go over what we learned today. We learned that we don't need a stove or oven to make this, and it's fast and easy, and it's something that we can enjoy. And we also learned that it's a local favorite on the island, and that it's easy, quick, and cheap to make. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make Kamaboko dip with me, because I know I enjoyed teaching you. So like this video and leave a comment on what you'd like and what you would like to see next. So until next time,